Hello YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of This and That. Yes, it is your boy Rosie, your soon to be #1 YouTube host. Can y'all hear that? Birds are chirping in the background. The weather's beautiful here in Southwest Louisiana today. You couldn't ask for anything more. If it wasn't for this COVID-19, we would be living our best lives. But we're still gonna come out this thing smelling like roses. Now, with that being said, last week I promised y'all, if you watched my video on food rotation, I gave you a sneak peek of this week's video. I promised y'all a video on my ground. Well, you didn't know what it was. I just showed you the cover, but that was going to be my video on my ground pit. But I mentioned a certain object in that video so much it got me to thinking. So I'm totally shifting gears this week. I'm going to show y'all a short clip of what I call my ground pit. And that's going to be good for things like barbecues when you're being mobile. It's a simple something you can take with you when you go. But for this purpose here in the yard, I don't think that's going to work. So we're going to change directions. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all watch a short clip of my ground pit while I get this set up. And as soon as I get set up, we'll be right back to let y'all in on what's going on. Y'all stay tuned. All right, fam. Let me give you a little background on this. Now, what we did was we took that steel rod that you see right there, and we drove that in the ground about a foot. We got that grill grate, and we got that grill grate from Lowe's, I think it was. And that grill grate has a special rod on the back, and it's made for like those in-ground, those barbecue pits. There's a particular pit that you can put that on, or you can stick it in the ground like we've done here. This particular bowl came off, like I said, one of those backyard fire pits that you use to warm up in the winter time and you can cook on or whatever. So I simply took that, drove it in the ground. I drilled 2 holes right here in the back. You can see one of the holes right there, the other hole that the metal rod is going through. All right, fam, there she is, my fire pit. In the previous video, or the video I was gonna do, I kept mentioning my fire pit. I was using the base for my fire pit, and I mentioned it several times. Then I thought to myself, why not just use the fire pit? As you can see, I got 2 bricks in the bottom. Then I use my coal holder, I call it, out of my ugly smoker. I put that on top of the 2 bricks, and it's inside this steel frame. So even though it's on the deck, there's virtually no heat coming from underneath. I can actually touch that. It's a little warm, but it won't damage the deck. So what we're gonna do is, Mama wanted some corn on the cob. She wants a few chicken wings. I think she got some sausage thawed out. We're gonna put that on here, and we're gonna cook that real quick. And this smoker, I did not know this. I was gifted this pit, my son-in-law, the same person that gifted me my big barbecue pit / smoker. I thought this thing was about 50 or 60 bucks. On Amazon, this thing is listed for $179, and that is a reduced price. So my son-in-law has been real good to me. This thing is 36 inches around. I think it's 24 inches tall from the base of the foot to the tip top. And it's 11 inches deep interior. So the 2 bricks on the inside lifted those charcoals a little higher and gonna get them a little bit closer to the fire. So you can see those charcoals about ready to go to work. So we're gonna go inside, get our seasoned meat, put that on the pit, and it shouldn't take us maybe 30-35 minutes for the food to be ready. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. All right, fam, let me give y'all a few quick reasons why I like this so much. First and foremost, if you're only doing a small portion, I'm only doing 12 or so chicken wings, a couple of pieces of corn. I'll be putting some sausage on here. I don't want to have to pull that big pit out every time I get ready to get some smoke flavor. So this is perfect. Second of all, I can use it underneath my awning. I don't have to worry about, dragging it up if it starts to rain. I don't have to worry about trying to cook in the rain. And this thing is somewhat portable too, so I can move around on the deck, because right now I got it out on kind of the edge of the deck. I can drag it back. Third and foremost, I don't have to worry about it burning my deck, because I have the brick in there, plus I have the shield in there that the charcoal is in. So like I said, the deck is not getting any heat at all. There's a little bit of heat coming up the bottom, but I can almost touch the bottom, and it's not that hot at all. So that's why I love this thing. The next reason, the lid. This lid is similar to my lid on my Big Easy. You can see where it has holes in it, but these things reflect the heat even with the holes in it. So you get the heat reflected back down on the meat. It cooks faster, but you still get the smoky flavor from the charcoal and the wood that you see flaring up in there. That'll go out as soon as that wood burns out. But I love this thing as an alternative to my big barbecue pit and smoker combination. And I also like this better than my original idea of my ground cooker. Like I said previously, my ground cooker is better for portability. If we go into a park or somewhere that doesn't have a barbecue pit, I can throw that thing in the back of the Jeep, drive a steak in the ground, not the steak that you cook, but a steak, a piece of wood or the metal, and I can be up and cooking in no time. Take that thing, dump some water on it, cool it off, throw it back in the Jeep, and I'm on my way. So that's the reason I like this idea so much. And in the future, this is probably going to be my go-to barbecue, unless I'm doing a large event or I'm cooking for more than 3 or 4 people. And that won't be happening anytime soon. So most of my barbecuing will be on this gentleman right here. So y'all stay tuned. We've already flipped the meat once. We're probably going to flip it one more time, maybe twice, and we're done as far as the chicken goes. Real quick, this is the command station that I'll be operating from today. This is my modified lawn chair. You can see right there for my red cup, which I don't have in there yet. I do have a red cup over here, but that's just to hold my remote control for my television and for my fire stick. And right here, you'll see my phone holder. So when I'm sitting down, I got my phone here. I'm reclined back in my seat. I got my red cup. I got my pit right here, and I am good to go. So that's my command station, I call it. So we're gonna go ahead and let that chicken cook for a few minutes on this side. We got 2 pieces of corn on the cob on there. We're gonna flip that, and we'll be back shortly. Y'all stay tuned. All right, fam, y'all check this out right quick. I just came up with this idea. I have that planter pole there. You stick that down in the ground, and it holds a plant. I put an S hook on the end of that. We can take this, hook it on the end of the S hook. Boom. Am I a mad genius or what? Or just mad? Sometimes I impress myself. My wife said I impress myself too much. Another thing, this grill grate. I found it at Lowe's. I think it was on sale. I think these things run about 30, 40 bucks. But I found it at Lowe's a few months ago, and I just bought it because it was on sale, and I threw it in the corner. It fits in here perfectly. That was just a stroke of luck. And it's also one of the ones that the end flips up, and I can add charcoal. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Those charcoals are pretty much, they burn down pretty fast because I hit them with lighter fluid. So we're gonna add some more charcoal in there and keep this party going. We'll be right back. All right, fam, I think it's about time for us to go ahead and bring this video in for a landing. As you can see, we got the fire pit going. We got sausage on now. We're taking off some of the chicken, taking off some of the corn. That piece is about ready to go. The fire pit, excellent idea for cooking underneath shelter. You can see our little hook here. If I can pin that, boom. There we go. Oh, evil genius, it worked. All right, fam. Now, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and bring this one in for a landing. We've done our chicken. I'm gonna put some mushrooms on. I think I got a steak in there I might throw on. But for the purpose of this video, you see what's happening. This fire pit, it is expensive if I didn't mention it already. This thing is $179 on Amazon. I did not expect that because I was gifted this by my son-in-law, as well as my big barbecue pit smoker combination. I didn't know how good that boy was being to me. We put the brick at the bottom, keep it up off the deck, so we got no heat going on down here on the deck. The deck is perfectly cool. Perfect, just like we need it. This is good for when you have inclement conditions. The perfect solution. Did have to drag out the big barbecue pit. I love this. This will be my go-to method from now on. Isn't that lovely? Captain's chair, red cup, ready to go, phone holder, remote control, recline, and barbecue. All right, family. If y'all enjoyed this video, give her a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. And the reason why, in the comment section. If you like what we're doing here, let me let y'all look at this pretty face. This shade face. I've shaved my beard off. I think I'm going to keep it that way. I think I look a little bit younger without all the gray. So, with that being said, if y'all like what we're doing here, this and that, y'all consider becoming a subscriber. Tell your friends. Tell them all. They got this dude out here that's doing some simple, fun videos. He's creative, and he's giving us plenty of good ideas on what to do once the summer comes and we're off of this restriction. So y'all be sure to tune in next week. We got some more good stuff coming. Y'all like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's your boy Rosie. Y'all have a good day, a good week, and a good 2020. Peace.